Hey guys, it's Mariah, and welcome back to part 2, or maybe this is officially part 1, I'm not even really sure. I might have called the first episode a prelude, a prologue, something like that, and if that's the case, then this is technically part 1. But guys, either way, we are here in Riverwood. We have escaped Helgen. We've discovered that apparently dragons are a thing again, and we nearly got beheaded in the whole hubbub of the situation. But anyways, we're over here in Riverwood, meeting with Hadvar and his family, his uncle specifically, in his home. We're about to go in there and have a conversation about the severity of the situation and hopefully come up with some kind of a battle plan as to what to do next. So we're going to go ahead and head on in there and hope that this is a somewhat productive conversation. We'll see.
Sigrid, we have company.
This is just really nice in here. Sigrid is ignoring him.
We've been so worried about you.
He's been standing right there the
You
whole
two
time.
must be hungry. Sit down and I'll get you something to eat.
Okie doke. I suppose I can
Now
sit
then,
here.
boy, what's the big mystery? What are you doing here looking like you lost an argument with a cave bear?
I don't know where to start. You know I was assigned to General Tullius' escort. We were stopped in Helgen when we were attacked by a dragon.
A dragon? That's ridiculous. You aren't drunk, are you, boy?
Pushing stuff.
Husband, let him tell his story.
Not much more to tell. This dragon flew over and just wrecked the whole place. Mass confusion.
It was pretty bad.
I don't know if anyone else got out alive. I doubt I'd made it out myself if not for my friend here. I need to get back to Solitude and let them know what's happened. I thought you could help us out. Food, supplies, a place to stay.
Of course. Any friend of Hadvar's is a friend of mine. I'm glad to help however I can.
Okay.
Like I said, I'm glad to help in any way I can.
It's kind of a wine bottle in the way.
But I need your help. We need your help.
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna take stuff now, apparently. They obviously don't have very much. I'm like kind of gonna take a little bit of the basics and also some stuff that I can probably sell for a little bit more money because I'm gonna be needing some things. So I'll definitely take those potions of healing. I'm gonna go ahead and take that ring. I'm gonna take the necklace for enchanting. I'm gonna leave all the food and the clothing. So I obviously took like all the most valuable stuff,
The Jarl
but it's
needs
fine.
to know if there's a dragon on the loose. Riverwood is defenseless. We need to get word to Jarl Balgruuf in Whiterun to send whatever soldiers he can. If you'll do that for me, I'll be in your debt.
I mean, I suppose I can probably make time for that. So he already gave us supplies. So I'm not going to ask for more supplies. That sounds a little greedy. How do I get to Whiterun from here? So Satheri is a mercenary. She's been all throughout Skyrim and even some parts of Cyrodiil, but she's like not super familiar with this area of the world, like the central portion, like Riverwood up to Whiterun and all that. So she's going to want to ask for some directions.
Cross the river and then head north. You'll see it just past the falls.
Okay, sounds easy
When
enough.
you get to Whiterun, just keep going up. When you get to the top of the hill, you're at Dragon's Reach, the Jarl's palace.
Okay, what can you tell me about the
Jarl
Jarl?
Balgruuf, he rules Whiterun Hold. A good man, perhaps a bit overcautious, but these are dangerous times. So far, he's managed to stay out of the war. I'm afraid it can't last, though.
Which side in the war does he
I
favor?
don't think he likes either Ulfric or Elisif much. Who can blame him?
Just like me.
But I've no doubt he'll prove loyal to the Empire in the end. He's no traitor.
I do feel kind of awkward staring at him across this wine bottle. You support the Empire then? So Satheri knows who Elisif is. She's the Jarl in Solitude, which is the capital of Skyrim. So we're gonna ask Alvor if he supports the Empire.
Of course. Skyrim has always been part of the Empire. That doesn't mean I support everything the Empire's been doing lately. But Nords have never been fair weather friends.
Okay, what can you tell me about Riverwood?
Gerder's family first settled here as woodcutters a few generations ago. She and Hod run the mill. I make a decent living sharpening axes and fixing the sawmill.
I think that's all the questions I have
see
for
you
the
around.
moment.
See a dragon? What did it look like? Did it have big teeth?
Hush,
Well,
child.
I'd
In
better
here, I
get
think it will. It will let me take the money, but nothing else. I'm gonna go ahead and take the money.
You two make yourselves at home.
Ah, thanks, bud. Appreciate it. Okay, so we are going to... let me take the coin purse. I'm just taking the money because I need it for something coming up here pretty soon. So we're going to go ahead and head back outside. It's getting late in the day. We definitely have a couple of things to wrap up before the day is out. What is... Oh, no! Oh!
Stop right there, you filth!
Oh!
Kill you with my bare hands!
What did you do?
You! What have you to do with my wife?
Oh!
Answer me!
We're not going to get involved with all of that. We're just going to walk the other way. He's going to get his butt kicked, most likely.
Stop right there, you filth!
Makes sense as to why he's literally without clothes. Other than the hat. That's kind of interesting. Okay, then. Well, let's go ahead and head over here. Alvor.
Take what you need, my friend. Within reason, of course.
Yeah, if you could...
Until next time.
If I could... Okay, let's just... Ooh. So we can't take the ingots, which is kind of unfortunate, because if anything, that's probably the thing I would want. To upgrade Moonblade, we do need some silver, which I don't have currently. And to upgrade my current gear, I will need iron ingot, which I do have one of. So let's go ahead and at least temper.
Not bad. Reminds me when I first started swimming.
Speaking
Glad
of,
you're here.
he's still... Oh, he is going to sell me
Safe.
things. I missed it there at the last
Good
minute.
to see you.
What have you got for sale?
Take a look.
Please and thanks. Okay, let's see here. I do want to sell off some of those things that I picked up before. The sword, the other sword, all this armor that I'm not going to need or want. And then is there anything here? No, I'm going to need those lockpicks, that's for sure. I'm keeping the mace because I want that enchantment. And then we do have to have a bow for something. Not going to do too much in the way of archery necessarily,
Anytime,
but it's
friend.
handy to have something for ranged combat if needed. They're still running around over there. Ooh, looks pretty. Okay, so let's so again, it is getting late. I don't really know how much traveling we can do in the middle of the night, nor how smart that is. So let's just kind of take a look around Riverwood and see if we can pass some time chatting up the locals, seeing what there is to see.
Well, one of us has to do something.
I said no. No adventures, no theatrics, no thief chasing.
Well,
Well, what are you going to do then, huh? Let's hear it.
We are done talking about this. Oh.
oh,
Customer.
sorry.
Sorry you had to hear
It's
that.
fine, but like, what's going on
I
exactly?
don't know
Did something
what
happen?
Yeah, we did have a bit of a break-in. But we still have plenty to sell. Robbers were only after one thing.
It's fine. Nothing to be ashamed of.
An ornament. Solid gold in the shape of a dragon's claw.
I can help you get the claw back. Sure.
You could?
That's what Satheri
Got
does.
some coin coming in from my last shipment. It's yours if you bring my claw back. Now, if you're going to get those thieves, you should head to Bleak Falls Barrow, northeast of town.
So this is your plan, Lucan?
That's a pretty good plan.
Yes. So now you don't have to go, do you?
Oh, really? Well, I think your new helper here needs a guide.
I mean, okay.
No, by the 8, fine. But only to the edge of town.
He's pretty protective. He's probably the older brother. That would be my guess, is that he's slightly older. If not, he's just ridiculously bossy. Okay, Camilla. After you. I do have a level up. I like to save those for a pinch, because sometimes you just kind of do need those.
We have to go through town and across the bridge to get to Bleak Falls Barrow.
Okay.
You can see it from here, though. The mountain
Yeah,
just over the buildings.
barely. Yeah, it's over there. Okay, well, we're just gonna...
Those thieves must be mad hiding out there. Those old crypts are filled with nothing but traps, trolls, and who knows what else.
Shh, piece of cake. Okay. Beautiful sky tonight. Oh my gosh, I'm so tall compared to her. I know there's some perspective stuff going on there, but she's kind of short. It's quite pretty. I don't necessarily want to leave town right now. I'll just let her kind of show me the way.
Lucan's golden claw. I mean, we have plenty of things in the shop that are worth just as much coin.
I mean, yeah.
Lucan found the claw about a year after he opened the store. He never quite explained where he got it. He's a tricky one.
Uh-huh. Some shenanigans going on there, guys. Basically. Does walk pretty slowly, but it's fine. It's all good. Oh, gorgeous. We heading to the bridge? Is that where we're going? Sorry to walk ahead of you. You're just walking very slowly, so I just felt the need to get up ahead a little bit.
This is the bridge out of town. The path up the mountain to the northwest leads to Bleak Falls Barrow.
Okay.
I guess I should get back to my brother. He'll throw a fit if I take too long. Such a child.
Okay, so I guess that is one thing that I could definitely take care of that now if I needed to. That'd be totally fine. So that being said, I do kind of want to go over to the inn quickly. I appreciate your help. Actually, can I speak to you about something?
Laura bless you for agreeing to help us.
How much further do I have to walk?
Well, it's
My feet
a
are a little
winding
tired,
road
you know.
up the mountain just ahead. You'll know you're in the right place once you spot the old watchtower.
Old watchtower.
Once you get to the tower, head north. Bleak Falls Barrow should be just around the corner further up.
Okay. That sounds
Good
easy
luck.
enough.
Lucan and I will be waiting for you back in the shop.
But like before I get going too much, I definitely want to head into the inn. We might get a fresh start in the morning, you know, like she's had a very, very long day and it'd be nice to get a little bit of rest perhaps. So let's head on into the inn, see what there is to see, perhaps rent a room and just stay over for the night. All right. Well, don't everybody get up on my account. Sven.
Faendal thinks he can woo Camilla Valerius away from me.
Oh.
She's already mine, I keep telling him.
So Camilla was the one who just, the lady who just escorted us to the edge of town. So, you and Faendal both like the same girl? I mean, she's gorgeous and all, but, like...
Camilla Valerius knows I'm the best man in Riverwood.
Does she now?
That elf is kidding himself if he thinks she would choose him over me. I've seen him sneaking over to the Riverwood trader to speak with her when I'm not around. He's wasting his time.
Okay,
Someone's business. Point out the stain.
he sounds persistent. Why not do something about it?
You may be right. Camilla may see Faendal as little more than a friend, but why take chances? Here, give Camilla this letter. It's full of venomous nonsense. Tell her it's from Faendal.
Okay, well,
Until next
we
time.
might do something with that eventually. Embry, Hod, Gore, all kinds of cool people in here. Let's see, Orgnar, is it you who I talked to get a room, or is it Delphine?
You're that visitor been poking around.
I'd like to 40 gold. Holy heck. Second thought, I think I saw like a camp or something outside of town. You know, I might just sleep out there. Yeah, thanks for the time, but I think I'm gonna pass on that, to be honest with you. It's a nice place, don't get me wrong, and it's kind of cold outside, but 40 gold, golly. I just like started earning my money. I was robbed at that caravan, and I don't have much to my name. I don't necessarily want to give 40 gold up to just a room, but you know, it is what it is. So it is morning, and pretty early morning at that. It's just after 5 a.m., but Satheri wants to get a pretty early start on this whole business. You know, it's quite a long day ahead if we're to retrieve something so valuable from this unknown place, this Bleak Falls Barrow. So we're gonna go ahead and head up the mountain. So just in all seriousness, yes, exactly. Seriousness, talking to those of you who have an idea a little bit of what Skyrim is and what the quests look like and what the main quest is like, things like that. I don't necessarily plan to follow step by step with the main quest. It's just, at least not here at the start. It's definitely a fun thing to do for other points in the playthrough, but I don't tend to play all of it right away. I just like to begin it, like kind of like what we're doing now, basically, and then kind of branch off into other things. So we're not going to just be following the main quest. It's just the start of what we're doing for the moment, and, you know, with the goal to branch off into other things later on. So just a word about, you know, the plans that I have at this point, because I definitely want to explore a lot of the other cool things that I've packed into my load order for this save, and just explore Skyrim, you know, take some time to get around and do a lot of fun stuff, just kind of hang out. Someone's singing. Whoop! See, two-handed stuff. Whoop! She's kind of poor on the aim sometimes. Like she can't help it. It really is a little bit of a problem. It's fine.
Rip you open!
Seriously, I almost got the kill move and then got it a little bit early, so it's fine. Take some more arrows and lockpick. nothing really too much here, but a sack of gold. I'll definitely take it because we're poor as all get out. So poor, in fact, that I didn't want to spend 40 gold on a room just a little while ago. Come on down here. I dare ya. Ooh, now might be a fun time to use our new spell. I'm going to go ahead and learn both. But we have this hailstone spell. What am I doing? Here we go. It is a novice spell, thankfully. So let's go ahead and equip that in our left hand.
Warning you. You picked a bad time to spend long.
Ooh, that's fun. I'm not sure where. Oh, I'm up here on top. Okay. Nice. Okay, well that's kind of fun. So there's our little first delve into ice magic or frost magic, whatever. So that's kind of neat. I think that here pretty soon, at least, Satheri is going to be very interested in honing her skills a little bit more, if possible. So perhaps maybe trying to get some kind of training or going to school to learn to be a little bit of a better mage is going to be in her interest, because she feels pretty comfortable with swordplay, with all the warrior type skills, but that's really just a lot of what she's always known. And to be honest, like, she would really like to be a little bit more well-rounded in the combat sense. So we'll probably have the chance to do that at some point. But for now, guys, we are approaching this structure that was pointed out to us. Oh goodness, that title was quite long there. So I have a mod in that adds descriptions, like brief descriptions, to the titles of locations when they're associated with a quest. Because in Skyrim, because it's lovely Skyrim, of course, there are some areas that if you encounter them and if you clear them too quickly, you can actually like bug out quests in the game. Mods and things that help patch that do make that a little bit easier to avoid, but I'm just wanting to be able to encourage exploration in this save and not having to worry about that as far as, like, if I know that a certain area is associated with a quest, then I'm going to avoid it, and then if it's not, then I'll just have fun exploring it a little bit early. So that's why I have that mod in that, again, kind of drastically scattered that title across the front of the screen just then. Ooh. I've seen that green face paint quite a lot, it feels like. Take some more arrows, lockpick. I'll kind of just leave everything else. We do have a little bit of healing, I think, if I can find... Yes, we do. Thank goodness. Alright, so we'll take a second and just heal ourselves up. Restoration is definitely a skill that I tend to dabble in. No matter what my playthrough is, it just kind of feels like it's pretty valuable. I did do a playthrough once where I did no restoration at all. Like, my character couldn't do restoration. That was like a part of the whole character scheme. So only potions to heal up, and that was pretty challenging in quite a fun way. So here we are at the start of Bleak Falls Barrow. It's pretty interesting looking here. Not quite as dark as I would have expected, to be honest, but you know, it's fine. Oh.
That dark elf.
Okay, let's
Go on ahead and let him. Is someone there?
Nope. That's kind of fun. Okay, and let's get you. Whoop. That's a pretty fun spell. I've not used that one before.
What you gonna do?
That's what I'm gonna do. Okay then. More arrows, even though I've not used a bow and arrow once. Let's go ahead and loot this guy. Nothing really much I'm too interested in, at least. Let's see what's over here. A bunch of stinking rats. That's disgusting. That's so gross. Alright, whew. Okay guys, first lockpick of the entire save. That I'm almost certainly going to break at this point, but we made it. We pulled through in the end, guys. Alright, so let's head a little deeper into this basin, whatever, into this whole ruin area and see what there is to see. Again, for those of you who have done the main quest more times than you care to count, this is probably like, oh my gosh, Mariah, why you do this to me? But it's just a part of rounding out the story. That's one of the reasons that I chose to do the vanilla start instead of, you know, really exploring options like what the mod alternate start or others give you. just so that it's a good introduction for those of you in my viewership who have no idea what Skyrim is and really don't understand the context of the story very well. I wanted you to kind of be on board from the get-go. So let's... what's this guy about to do, huh? Oh, that is not good. That is very much not good at all. I'll take your torch and gold though. Well, so apparently in its current configuration, this puzzle is not correct. So, well, as evidenced by the fact that he just got poisoned. So let's go ahead and put it right. So it looks like we have snake, and the whale. I think that's what it is, or the fish, whatever. Let's try that configuration and then maybe be ready to jump clear of the arrows at the last minute if it doesn't work, that is. So, oop, that did indeed do just what we needed it to do. So let's run up here really quickly and make sure that I grabbed everything. Alright, so we're getting into the real dungeony stuff now, guys. I can hear something breathing just down below us. Thief. I'm gonna go ahead and take that. I hear that that's one of the best books for just pure reading in the game. I watched a video once that was like, what are the top, like, best Skyrim books ever? Like, I read all the Skyrim books so you wouldn't have to. I'm not sure if I definitely don't remember who it was, but it was a pretty entertaining video, and I enjoyed it because it kind of gave me some exposition on things I didn't know about in terms of books in the Skyrim world, which I definitely don't take the time to read very often.
Is someone coming? Is that you, Satheri? Bjorn, Soling.
I'll be there in just a minute. Just hold on. I gotta go over here. And Satheri is kind of a thorough gal when it comes to checking out areas like this. Because if you're gonna find yourself trapped in a dungeon or a ruin or something, then you're gonna kind of want to make sure that you clear things fairly well. That being said, guys, I'm gonna miss stuff all the time, so don't get mad at me. Oh, heck no. No. Ooh. Oh, that's disgusting. Oh, that's nasty. That's a frostbite spider. Oh gosh. Okay. Oh, that's deadly. Okay, that's not good. Let's do a little bit of healing. Definitely don't have a lot in the way of magicka, that's for sure. Oh, that's nasty. Ooh. Nice, just wasted some of that stamina. Ah! Ah! Oh, I hate the spider so much. Sometimes I feel like it's stuck a little bit. Oh, almost there. Oh, golly. Just shut up over there for a second. I'm recovering from this very scarring event just now, okay? Just calm down. Let's take some... Ooh. Yeah, if you guys are just the least bit arachnophobic, Skyrim, it's a little rough sometimes. It really is. Take that.
Get me down.
Okay, calm down. Holy heck.
Over here.
Ooh.
You did it. You killed it. Now cut me down before anything else shows up.
You're a dark elf like me. Where's the golden claw?
Yes, the claw. I know how it works. The claw, the markings, the door in the Hall of Stories. I know how they all fit together.
Do you now? You sound a little
Help
desperate.
me down and I'll show you. You won't believe the power the Nords have hidden there.
Okay. Fine. Let me see if I can cut you down.
Sweet breath of Arcade, thank you.
Okay, so let's aim up there and try to get this loose. Oh, hello? Sir?
Why should I share the treasure with anyone?
What? Oh, I see something shiny over here. Hold on, I'll be with you in just a minute. Gotta grab some things real fast. Okay, I'm coming. Ooh, can't. Okay, alright. Come back here. I did not tell you could run away. We were having a conversation, sir. Come back. Oh, what was that? What? Oh my gosh. Oh, there's something coming alive over there. Okay, alright. Yeah, let's do this. Is there something else? Oh, there are a few somethings else. Oh, that's not good. Ooh. Oh gosh, okay. Whew. What is this? seriously, Satheri at this point has got to feel like she is so ridiculously in over her head. It's not even funny. I'm gonna leave them with all of their lovely ancient Nord battle axes and such. Let's search this guy. He had some decent stuff on him, that's for sure. Well, poor Arvel the Swift didn't manage to get past the trap in time, it sounded like. So let's definitely take the golden claw, because that's why we're here in the first place. Let's go ahead and take his journal as well and see if that can shed any light as to why he's so stinking crazy. My fingers are trembling. The golden claw is finally in my hands, and with it, the power of the ancient Nord heroes. That fool Lucan Valerius had no idea that his favorite store decoration was actually the key to Bleak Falls Barrow. There is like a road noise going on out there, guys. For those of you who watch my videos like back in the day, the whole road noise situation definitely hasn't changed. Still live on the same set of streets, still definitely hear the motorcycles and the cars regularly, so just ignore that if you hear it in the background. Now I just need to get to the Hall of Stories and unlock the door. The legend says there is a test that the Nords put in place to keep the unworthy away, but that when you have the golden claw, the solution is in the palm of your hands. Well, okay, alright, well that's interesting enough. Okay, so that's definitely something we're going to avoid right there, because I feel like that was what caused poor Arvel to meet his end. So let's just, oh. Some noises going on here. Oh, there's some guy right there. Okay. I don't think we were sneaking anymore, which is what made that. Oh, heck. Okay. Literally just, like, got shook there. The Draugr, there, I mean, no matter how many times I see them in the game, I still freak out every single time that one of them just pops right up behind me. Let's go ahead and take all of that, please. Oh. Okay. Gotta try to get him while he's still getting up. Okay. Ooh, alright. Just for funsies, let's go ahead and... Ooh, man, that hurts. Well, thankfully I was able to disarm that trap kind of there at the end, so... Let's continue working on some restoration. Oh, there's another one. Let's do... Oh. Oh. How did he make it through that fire? Seriously? Okay. Oh, it's so bright. My goodness. Okay. Ooh, ouch. Alright, good stuff. Good. Oh. Oh. There's another one. Ah, feeling a little fierce today, honestly. Like, it has not been a good week for her. It just really hasn't, like, all kinds of unexpected twists of fate and things not going her way, and it's just about to get kind of old, not gonna lie to you guys. Like, Satheri is probably feeling a bit at the end of her rope when it comes to the events that fate has kind of pushed in her direction, and she's kind of wondering if there is a purpose to the whole thing, or if it's just the cruel hand of one of the gods twisting the knife in deeper. Alright, so thankfully we seem to have made it through some of this area, although obviously no idea how much further this place goes, and perhaps it just goes forever. Maybe she could be trapped in here for weeks. It's always a possibility. A troll skull. Oh wow. It seems kind of heavy. I don't necessarily know if I want to pick it up, but it's just, that kind of doesn't bode well for what could be waiting for us up ahead. Alright, so another chest just kind of sitting out here in the open. That's kind of interesting. Let's go ahead and take everything and just... You never know when some shopkeeper is going to want to be interested in something that you've got on you. I hear the sound of another one of those Draugr. There it is. So she's definitely kind of relishing the opportunity to use her frost magic a little bit more, because obviously that's not something that she's had the chance to really execute much. It's kind of a new thing for her. So this is another novice lock. Let's see. Oh, ooh. Lockpicks are so precious. That kind of hurt having that one break just then, but it's okay. It'll get there. Ooh. Okay. Woo! We made it, guys. Okay, Petty Soul Gem, some cool scrolls, and that's about it. It's a little bit of money. That's a good thing. So Satheri is hoping to, well, she's kind of going to take this next step of the journey literally one step at a time. So she knows that you can't really rush these things. She barely knows how to feel about the things that have been occurring for her here recently. And so she's just going to put one foot in front of the other, do one thing after another as she knows to do them. And for right now, that comes down to clearing out this place and returning this golden claw after she finally gets out of here. Oh goodness, this guy's a toughie. Oh, but we're good. We made it. More bone meal. Some alchemist is gonna love Satheri, that's for sure. Satheri herself, not too much of an alchemist. It's interesting, of course, and she probably would like to be better at it at some point, but it's definitely not necessarily her cup of tea. So she's probably going to resign herself to selling these things as she goes versus, you know, doing too much in the way of alchemy. So I'm going to leave the heavy swords there, and this is kind of gorgeous, actually. Like, it's nice that Draugr to keep this fire burning all of the time, but wow, that's actually kind of pretty. And at this point, she has been in this dungeon for actual hours, and again, just kind of wondering when it's going to end, and wondering, you know, if she'll perish down here. Oh, there's another set of those awful, just the swinging blades. They hurt so much. Okay, let's go. Run. Let's go ahead and turn it off just in case. But again, the sound of Draugr, ever prevalent. Let's see, nothing really there. I'm just too interested in. Do I see some more up there? My goodness. It's like, is this ever gonna end, kind of a thing? Let's see if we can set that afire. There we go. Oh, now I'm in the fire. That's not good. That's not good. That hurt quite a lot, actually. So, not the smartest thing in the whole wide world, but let's get some healing going on and see if that can remedy some of that situation. Ooh. A mix of fire and ice. That was kind of a rough way to go. Just look around in here. I mean, these ancient Nords, you know, you just never know what they're gonna have hidden around the place. Okay, let's see what's in here. Ooh, this is quite a nice little area here, and that looks like, it definitely looks like something that might have been associated with the journal that we read earlier. So let's take a look at the claw. The claw itself has 3 markings on it like the door, and then a spot at the bottom where the claw obviously goes. So we have bear, dragonfly, and owl. So let's try to make these kind of fit together here. Bear. If I remember correctly, this door, you have to spin each one twice. It's not that way with every door like this in Skyrim, but this one in particular I've done so many times. It's like, yeah, just do all of them twice. It's fine. Alright, so that seems to have done it. And we are, I guess, through the next section here. That definitely makes sense what Arvel was writing about the claw being, like, really the key that you absolutely need. Oh, that's not ominous at all. Because without that, you're not getting past that door, most likely at least. Ooh. This is quite lovely. I think that the Bleak Falls Barrow sanctum is definitely one of the most beautiful. This is all quite ominous. What in the world is going on here? Okay, it's not creepy at all. Oh my gosh, okay, let's, oh gosh. Oh, you're very strong. Okay, let's just take care of you real quick, please. Oh, why are you, what was that? Were you shouting at me? Okay, and this Dragonstone. Okay, it looks valuable. We'll take your sword too. Okay, let's see what's in here. Zenithar amulet. Some quite useful things. Petty soul gem. So speaking of lesser skills like alchemy, I do think that enchanting is going to be one thing that Satheri focuses on. At least in my story, she does become, you know, quite good at enchanting. Let's do that. So I could definitely see enchanting being one of like her lesser skills, and then perhaps a little bit of smithing, but I don't really see her becoming like this really amazing smith or anything like that. Like, it just doesn't really fit the picture that I have for her. So we're finally, thank goodness, heading on out to somewhere. At least we're getting out of this dungeon, it looks like. There's a light literally at the end of the tunnel. Okay, well, that's quite a lovely view, that's for sure. So yeah, guys, I think I'm gonna go ahead and leave this episode here. This has run a little longer in my actual recording time than I expected, so hopefully it's not too long for you guys. If y'all have any feedback as to how long you would like to see the episodes be or anything like that, then just let me know. If you prefer shorter, like brief, quick, concise episodes, that's cool, just let me know. And if not, if you like, you know, longer ones where there's a lot of exploring and story and you get to see a lot happen in one go, then just let me know that too, because at this point, I have no idea what, if anything, you guys actually want to see. So I do want to just kind of, you know, hear from you guys on that if you would care to weigh in the comments below. But either way, guys, I do want to say thank you so much for tuning into this episode. I hope you did enjoy it. I hope you're having the best of days, and I will see you very soon. Bye!